Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, we're talking about updating DAPs, okay? And in particular, I'm going to demonstrate this on the new Surfans F20PRO, okay? But a lot of the fundamental things done in this particular video are the same for updating DAPs of different brands or different model numbers. Maybe like the Surfans F20 here, okay? Surfans, I have to compliment them. Okay, they have a really good tutorial. I was going to make a whole video on this, and I'm right here at the step of installing the update, but I just wanted to show you here on the website here for Surfans, they actually have a really good little video tutorial. Let's go to Surfans manual, sales and support manual. We're going to click that, and then from here, they have the drivers, everything you need. So that just goes to show you, again, these guys care about music fans because they actually go to the trouble of having like videos and update guides and tools and everything you need right there in one place. So that's really cool, okay? And that's another reason why I say support Surfans, because they care about the music fans to make their stuff upgradable and accessible for you to do the upgrade. So very, very cool. I know people talk about some like different DAPs. I get questions all the time. Can you upgrade this old DAP, or can you upgrade this weird, Temu Express, AliExpress update, DAP? And the answer lots of times is no. And that's the reason why it's really good to go with a quality brand that cares about the product and the people, okay? All right, enough about that. So right here on the website here, okay, you can see here there's different things as far as user manual, upgrade guide, everything. So they have lots of tools here for your disposal, okay? And one of the things here, right here, is all the files. So they actually have all the files just waiting for you. So that's really cool that they have that all good to go. Going back here to the site here, if you do, let's see, user manual here, they actually have the manual for you, so that's really great. This one in particular is the F20PRO, but there's other models available for you as well, okay? And we'll go back here again, and then you can see there's a download upgrade tool and everything you need. So really, really cool that they have this all kind of set aside for you. And I will have a link for you in the description below of their YouTube video that shows the actual update happening, okay? So right here is the YouTube video. Again, link in the description. And I'm just going to click this and kind of pause a little as we go, so you can see right from the very beginning they go through, they talk about the main page we were just looking at. You can show like where to get the drivers from. One little comment on this is I did find the drivers were in a different order. The actual driver up here was actually at the bottom of the list for me, so maybe they changed things along the way, but it's still real easy to find. To just make sure you're reading what you're downloading, okay, and make sure you get the right one. We'll keep going here. And then you can see here it talks about plugging in the USB-C. Okay, very simple. Plug in the computer, piece of cake. Then you go ahead and just take it and drag and drop. Now, one thing I found a little interesting here is that, at least for my particular computer, when I plugged the Surfans F20PRO into my computer, it actually showed the internal drive twice, which I thought was really weird. And then I went ahead and looked at it, and it was the same thing twice. So I think it was more of a problem with my computer than anything else. But if that does happen, you should still be able to drag and drop the file just like they're showing here. So very simple. We'll continue. See, they're dragging, dropping it right there. So very simple. It's going to take it. It's about a gig in size. So this is a hefty boy. This has got a lot of stuff in. So we're going to be reviewing this update after. Unplug right there. Settings. Now this is super important. You want to go to the battery and make sure you turn off the auto shutdown, okay? You got to do that, because if your thing shuts down halfway through the update, it could totally screw the process up. So that's something which is very important for all DAPs. Make sure that your player is charged, and make sure that you have auto shutdown turned off, because lots of times auto shutdown, you see in my videos, oftentimes the screens will turn off because I have auto shutdown turned on to try and save battery life. And when you're shooting a video, or if you're doing a big update, especially a update the size of a gig or more, it could turn off. It really could. So make sure you have that set, okay? Don't want to scare you, but just it's a very important step in my opinion, okay? So we're going to go ahead and continue here. So this is where we're at right now. So we have this right there. You can see on my screen, it's the same thing. We got the little triangles. Hopefully this doesn't get too washed out. And we're going to go ahead and continue this process. As you can see from the video, the next step is to hit confirm, which is this little button right down here at the bottom. So we're just going to hit that. There we go. And it's verifying, okay, which is really good. So you can see it's spinning. We'll let this play for a second. Okay, you can see it's spinning just like mine. There we go. And this is going to take a little while, because this is really kind of like reformatting a computer's hard drive. It's redoing everything, okay? And there it's going to ask for shut off. we're not quite there yet, and then it boots up to high, just like the original player. So really good. I can't believe they have such a great little tool set up. So Surfans, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and let this complete its update. This step here took a little bit longer than I suspected, okay? So this is one thing where it definitely worked. My update is complete here now, which is excellent. And it says update complete. But it did scare me a little bit because although I was following the directions, you know, precisely, it was like it just kept spinning. The wheel kept spinning, spinning, spinning. So pro tip that if you're doing that for any kind of update, no matter if it's a DAP player, cell phone, computer, whatever, it's best to let it run its course, okay? I was probably about 15 minutes into the update where finally I started getting low antsy, you know, and it did say please be patient. So I was like, okay, I'll be patient. But I did hit the stopwatch here, so you can see here this is about 11 minutes and 15 seconds, about 16, and it was a thing where this is after about 15 minutes it was already going, you know. So the whole thing took probably about half an hour to update. Let's go ahead and complete the video here and see if there's any other little tips here at the end. Okay, so it's saying update complete. Very good. And then here they're restarting it. So, oh, you can see a person there. That's fine. And then it turns back on again. It says hi. And then that's it. And then you're done. So let's go ahead and we'll complete that real quick here. So now here, we're going to go ahead and hit enter. Might have to go back to the home screen. Yeah, so here it does say update complete. So you can get a little message. So that's good. Okay, and now you have to reboot. So let's go see. I thought maybe I might reboot by itself here. Let's take this video back here. We'll go back a second here. She hits the button. And I think there's a video edit here. Yeah, there's a little edit. And then from there, it looked like she pushed a button on the side, but I don't really have a button there. There's no buttons there. So we're just going to hit the power button here. Hold it, and there we go. So that's what the screen that she had, and we're going to go ahead and hit reset. It's kind of funny that I'm so used to the Surfans F20 not being a touch screen, I kept wanting to use the wheel to like adjust like where I was in the menu. So like I guess there's no pleasing everybody, you know. I'm happy they're touch screen though. We're going to go ahead and here, let me watch her video again and see if she did power down or what did she hit here. Let's see here. Looks like she just hit reset. Yeah, the right one, reset. So we're going to hit reset, just like she did. And here is booting back up again. And hopefully with any luck, we'll get the hi message here momentarily. We'll wait a couple seconds. It's always exciting getting an update. Like, I love that companies do updates, man. Like, it's great that we live in a time where we can actually go ahead and, you know, get kind of like a whole new OS, you know. So very cool. We're booting up here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to break this kind of into two videos. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test this update here. Once we're sure it's stuck, it looks like everything is good. Taking a little more time here. And then we'll go ahead and I'll do a separate video once I test all the new features, because they really did add a lot. This is like a beefy update. Again, it was over a gig, so they added EQ functions, sound functions. They added a lot of stuff behind the scenes too. So I'm really curious like where those will take us. I love this before. I've been using this for, God, you can look at the dates of the original published video for a couple weeks now at least. And I've been loving it like it is, but I'm really curious about all the new functions they added in. So this is not just like some like little teeny update that does some like bug fixes. This is a pretty major update for this player. So if you are getting this player, it's good to make sure you actually have the latest firmware. Of course, you can go to the Surfans website, and then from there you can compare the numbers to see if you have the latest version. And that's the same for, you know, a lot of companies. It's always good to check after you buy new electronics to see if you have the latest update. Now this is taking a while here. You can see I got the little bar moving, so I like that. At least we know it's not like locked up or frozen or anything too weird. And here we'll just let this go a little bit more. The little thing is moving, which is good. Now, as far as updates go, besides being like security fixes and that kind of thing, oftentimes they'll add extra compatibility too. So if you have a DAP player, no matter what brand it is, and if you're not with the latest update, it's a situation where maybe you can't play all the files. Maybe you can't play DSF files. Maybe you can't play certain WMAs or something, or, you know, maybe even FLAC or something. You just don't know. So it's really important to make sure you have the most recent update, you know, for security fixes and for those more major quality of life fixes as well too. And no matter what DAP it is, if you look at their system settings, usually you can see exactly what build you have. It's usually under settings, system, maybe your information, and then at the very, very bottom, they usually have this little line here with build info. Okay, that's your firmware. Sometimes they'll say firmware, but build info is more common. And that way you can check according to the website and see if you have the latest build, okay? All right, friends, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. We're going to check out these new features in the upcoming video. We'll talk to you soon. I'll have a link for this unit right below too, okay, in the description with the best price, all right? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Click the link.